Hey, I might pull a couple all-nighters and see if we can get a little trippy.
I may need a new host.
Because this one is seeing things.
All right, welcome to another episode of Fact or Fiction, and I'm A.D. Dolphin.
I am Rashid Kareem Shatty.
Ready, fight! This week we're going over sleep deprivation.
And let me tell you, AD is sleeping on me.
Fact or fiction, sleep deprivation causes crazy hallucinations.
That's a fact. Ooh, that is a fact.
Do you have an anecdote for us? I mean, do you want to impart some of your wisdom?
Oh, with pleasure. This is an anecdote from pop culture. I've seen TV shows, I've seen movies, I've read books. I read a lot, AD. AD, I don't read, I just listen to people, okay?
You look like a more of a cartoon watcher. I can see you drooly watching cartoons.
On my Saturday mornings, I do like to watch little cartoons. Yeah, that's true. SpongeBob, which I know you've called me before. In some of the cartoons I've watched, some of the TV shows I've watched, characters who have suffered through long bouts of sleep deprivation begin to hallucinate.
Okay. Unfortunately, it is a fact, and you are right. Awesome. You might feel things like bugs crawling all over you. You might even feel like you're about to get murdered. It's kind of like almost like an acid trip.
Hey, I might pull a couple all-nighters and see if we can get a little trippy.
I may need a new host.
Because this one is seeing things.
All right, Rashid, scientists aren't really sure why this happens. But if you stay up literally past 2 days, you'll definitely experience that. And also I would add, if you just get very little sleep, you can also experience hallucinations.
People sleep on me, I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Well, you know what? You might actually be experiencing sleep deprivation right now. You're hallucinating the fact that you just said something so powerful that everybody's in this wild state. They're not.
You want to know?
They want to know what's wrong with you.
I'll tell you what else I hallucinated. A correct answer on the board, baby.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm off to a strong start. It ain't looking great for you.
I haven't started yet.
I came out the gates hot.
Aren't you supposed to be reading the question? Why are you promoting yourself?
Okay, now my plugs are out of the way. Fact or fiction? Driving tired isn't as dangerous as driving drunk.
I think they're both equally as dangerous. So I'm going to say that is fiction.
Oh, makes me sick to say. Fiction is correct.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
I would love some more information about it.
Not only are you at risk for falling asleep at the wheel, but also your reaction times are just as bad as if you're drunk. Crazy fact, you are 3 times more likely to crash your car when sleepy than versus when you are awake.
Okay.
Last year, drowsy drivers killed over 800 people.
That's sad. That is sad. All right, Rashid, I got another question for you. Fact or fiction? You're more likely to kill yourself if you're sleep deprived.
That's a fact. Something about when you get real sleepy, AD, late in the night, you start thinking a little loopy. And sometimes that sleep deprivation can cloud your judgment, can make you a little all over the place. So I could see if someone was super sleep deprived, that their judgment would be off and maybe they could kill themselves.
I'm completely confused. And probably the worst part about this is that it is a fact.
2 for 2.
Decent.
It comes down to this. If you're at risk, you're at more of a risk. Sleep deprivation also makes you more likely to be depressed and mentally ill in general.
Wow.
So it's that plus all the other feelings that you got going on. It kind of basically, like I said before, it tips you over the edge.
You know, it's interesting you say that, AD. I heard a wise man say, here goes another anecdote.
Oh, God.
A wise man who was a psychologist once said to me, when you're feeling down, ask yourself 2 questions. When's the last time I ate? And when's the last time I slept? And a lot of the times, you can trace those back to why you're feeling so down.
You know what? You have never done well with your anecdotes, but to be honest, that was all right.
That was fire?
No, listen, I was scared for you. I was scared for the audience, but that was all right. You did well. It only took you 10 shows, though.
You're in a bit of a hole, AD, but this is your last chance to dig yourself out. Fact or fiction? Sleep deprivation kills faster than starvation.
I feel like that's a fact. I really honestly do, because we talk about people hallucinating and all these other things that happening after 2 days. I think you could definitely, I know you don't need water for like 5 or 6 days. If you didn't have sleep for longer than that, I think you would definitely probably die. So I'm going with, that is a fact.
Yeah, no, there was a lot of logic there.
This doesn't sound good. This doesn't sound good for me. Came off too smooth. All right, come on. Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
You formed what looked like a convincing argument,
I try.
but it was completely fiction.
This sucks, man. Oh, God.
The fact is, sleep deprivation really only makes you more likely to die. You can't really just die from not sleeping.
God. When you feel like you haven't had enough sleep and you're trying to sleep and you're up, you feel like you feel like it's over with.
That's fact. But do you die? That's fiction.
Okay, that's fair. Do you have any more facts for me?
Other animals can die from just not sleeping. Humans, not the case.
So just basically what it comes down to, just the lack of sleep by itself is not going to endanger your life. I actually got that. I got that. That's fair. I'll take that one. I need to analyze these questions just a little bit more. I got to look a little deeper into just reading them.
Winner.
I definitely lost this one. And the overall score of, we're tied again.
Here we are.
It sucks. I really wanted to, create a little bit more distance between us. But thanks for watching Fact or Fiction. And don't forget to like, subscribe. See you next week.